Let's take a look at our Capital One starting lineups. And the visitors will be the higher seed today, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bailey Hemphill, fabulous all year long. And look at the protection she's getting from Kaylee Tao over the last 20 games during the win streak, including a big 3-run home run after a Hemphill walk on Friday night. Run producers all up and down that lineup. They have had tremendous balance ever since a mid-April loss to Florida. And they will face Kaylin Arnold in the circle, the former SEC pitcher at Tennessee. 10-6 on the season for Florida State.
135 Ks on the year, 31 walks. She has a tendency to work more up in the zone than down in the zone. And it's her locates. Arnold likes to throw a screwball, almost like a scry, so it's going to move out and up, away from the lefties. Let's see how she really gets on the corner, but mixing speeds is the name of the game, taking that power away. The way she flips out that changeup, she's going to need to use that.
Mack sends one that way, and Haley Mudge on the run, one down. Of the year this year, and their career home run queen on the season.
With quick and drive is huge.
Miles with these two batting orders.
Really good eye, trusting early in the game, maybe the umpire's not going to ring her up.
Did he? Hemphill knocked down by Muffley at short, and Bailey will get there.
Positioning of Muffley and the defense. So look at where she's at. This is a traditional shortstop position, and it just gets roped right at Muffley. But because Hemphill hits it so hard and Muffley is up the middle, she's got to dive back to that shortstop position. Hemphill's going to pick herself up a base hit.
Here's Kaylee Tao. The senior urgency of the last chance at a championship.
This is going to be an important pitch for Arnold all day long. It's a screwball that's going to be running away from the lefty. She steps a little bit left and just uses the angle to move that ball away from Tao. She's working from ahead and therefore can expand the zone.
Right-handed bat in the lineup. World Series with the quick strikes. Ball. Right at Sherrill, and they will not get a run up to start this one. Florida State picking up the bats when we come back. Capital One starting lineup for the Florida State Seminoles out of the Atlantic Coast Conference. Anna Shellnut with the big swing. Early this morning, they were still playing on elimination Saturday night. Into Sunday morning, the solo home run set the tone against Oklahoma State and busted her out of a slump. She was just one for Women's College World Series, and not a single batter has a multi-hit game yet. And they will face a bit of a surprise. It's Lexi Kilfoyle and not Montana Fouts.
Well, Lexi Kilfoyle is going to be a very different look from Fouts. She's got that beautiful off-speed, so down and up in the zone, off the plate, but watch the drop. This is what she's known for, that combined with the off-speed. That's how she gets swing and miss. And like I mentioned, Fouts known for the rise ball. Kilfoyle will kill you down in the zone.
And it will be Lexi Kilfoyle. She's 2-0 in the NCAA tournament over Alabama State and looks back to form and in the lineup. Right back up the middle and through, and Mudge with the base hit to start things for FS.
She has double amount of hits than anyone else on this team here at the World Series. This is her fourth. Just understands the count, utilizing the ground. It's not a screamer in the gap. It's a base hit.
Start working the base paths with the stolen bases, with the hit and runs. They've played some short game. postseason.
Ball.
Coming inside, Mudge the steal, the throw down, and she's safe. Say she left early. Hold on. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Take that one away.
And immediately you could see the umpire make the call. She's off the bag. Umpire's arm will go out immediately.
So one down instead of a runner in scoring position. I think Florida State is arguing that they did not count the pitch on the throw down to second base, and so the umpires will bring it together. So the situation is when the runner leaves early, it's ruled a dead ball. So no pitch on that. But the bigger situation right now is we are told that there was a lightning strike in the area. And whenever that happens, they have to get the players to safety. Of course, the Sooners beat JMU earlier to force that if necessary game.
First base.
Tide got a hit from Bailey Hempill in the top half of the first, but then she was stranded there. And UCLA, they look to beat their third straight former champ. On Friday night, the decision not to start her today and go with Kilfoyle, who has had a couple of good appearances. Bunch them together and make things happen with their speed on the bases. Had to win twice yesterday to get here. And the assistant coaches trying to get the restart, get them fired back up. Kilfoyle turns to second for one, over to first. Tao couldn't hang on to two down.
Well, I love that Kilfoyle immediately turned to second and said, hey, I'm going to try and turn this. So she rockets it down to Savannah Woodard. And a lot of times it's not always the second baseman making that turn. This throw over to Tao and just on the stretch goes off the glove. I don't think they...
So with two down, it's the DP, Cassidy Davis.
Ball.
If you've been fun to do the job for you, and Alabama has done that. Just one error in the postseason.
So a big sack fly.
Oh. Florida State trying to let that drop look low or get to the back half.
Strike three on the corner. And down goes Davis. Each side gets runners on base, cannot move them around.
The changeup. Getting Cassidy Davis looking to end the inning.
And then the game before them went 3 hours long before they, in the middle of the first inning of this matchup. It's KB side. You know, take a closer look at the schedule and make sure there's plenty of recovery.
So you add in the rain delays, the long games, and it's stressful.
And the strikeout of Sides. Savannah Woodard, the second baseman. Savannah's got a hit so far in the first two games. High fly ball, Danny Morgan. Two down. That came out when the sun went down. Maddie Morgan. Down their lineup. Jammed her. Cheryl calling for it. Got it. 2-hour rain delay in the last 2 days. Bottom of the second, Alabama wins. They're into the Champ Series. If Florida State wins, that would set up an if necessary game that now would be played tomorrow. So there. Oklahoma already a winner. They beat JMU 6-3.
Ball.
Flaherty, Morgan, and Muffley coming up.
Once you're on that roll, you've already been on the the field. You want to keep going, and you're winning. JMU's coming off the loss.
One-two pitch. Got her. Throw down from Hemphill, and that's the second strike foil.
Well, I love the way that Hemphill's going to go down and get this. She's going to scoop it, and so this is a drop ball. It's going to work on the outer half already. But look at the way Hemphill, she pushes to the foul side and tells Tao,
Yep.
I'm going to throw on the foul side of the bag. That is great nonverbal communication between the catcher and the first baseman to make sure that they're not crossing the runner in the baseline on the throw. That
Changed the course of that game. Of course, Arizona came back to tie it, and Florida State.
never count them out.
With a couple of wins yesterday to end up in the final four teams in the country again. The strike.
Kilfuller just drop ball over the top. And see her body, that she gets that strong left side down and just rips that up over the top tumble. Nice view from the ump cam on that outside corner.
The command, the ability to hit.
When the pitchers are going to walk, and instead they get the strikeouts consistently.
That's over 7. The win streak, 14-0. There's a base hit through the right side for Muffley. Second hit of the ball game for Florida State World Series, and here comes Anna Shellnut. Big home run last night for Florida State to bust out of a slump. Started to rally on.
It was a solo shot to get the inning going, and it was so quiet up until this point. Remember, this is after midnight, so you kind of felt like who's going to jump first, and it was Anna Shellnut. She was emotional in the dugout. You see the big hug there. She had tears streaming down her face. A lot that she has gone through over the course of her career. Almost unleashed in just that one.
Shellnut. Reach for it, popped it up, and Kilfoyle is there to snag it. Scoreless.
Late in the game to Arizona, but otherwise she has been lights out.
From the University of Georgia today. Over 1,100 wins, 7.
Gonna miss seeing her on the dog pile.
And a strikeout for Kaylin Arnold. And Florida going down to Gainesville.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
Infield hit to the infielders and outfield here, right here. Did there.
Boy, they brought some.
It was truly incredible to watch.
Alyssa Brown just did get. Cheryl just inside the line. 2 down. On the schedule as of right now. That could end up. Alabama needs to win once here. Florida State would need to win twice. They're up the Sooners and the Dukes to get it on for the second spot. For a couple of wins yesterday, possibly 2 wins today to keep their hopes alive for a 5th national championship. Alexis Mack, and in foul territory, it's Kaylee Mudge. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings for Kaylin Arnold doing her job. Wins already over Arizona and UCLA as Morgan backhands that to retire.
05 was the first best of 3 that started up. Michigan won that.
There is no the order. 0-2 to Kaylee.
Ball.
Got her. Which
shows Lexi Kilfoyle the screw ball. And watch how she steps towards the batter. So as a hitter, a left-handed batter, you see all of Kilfoyle. What a great view. Coming at you with her body, but then the ball going in the opposite direction.
Pitchers have not seemed to be too affected by sticking with their starters from earlier today. Cheryl, that could be trouble. Barehanded, Kilfoyle fires to first and gets her. Big play by the big girl, showing some quickness out of the circle.
Lexi Kilfoyle popping off of that pitching rubber, gonna barehand it, knows that she needs to be quick, gets the out.
Matter of being one more day.
Yeah, we play quadruple headers on Thursday and Saturday.
Ball.
And one of the great hitters in SEC. Cat Grell is on to pinch run. Bailey can re-enter. RBI. Struck out in the first inning. Popped her up. Out into shallow center. Muffley. One down. Another pop-up in foul territory. Cheryl with room makes the play. 2 down.
So many things. Traveled a long way. First of all, she was up above third base, and then finding the wall, knowing where it's at, holding on to the ball, the amount of ground that she had to cover, pretty much run full speed and make the catch. And Holly Rowe right there to see it.
2 down for the outs. Yep, you're gonna.
They knocked off Kentucky. And 18 of the 20 against ranked opponents. So they have
zone up and out with that screwball. Sandra Cox let it down and off.
You mentioned she'll throw that screwball away, but then she finishes with the off speed, same location. Gets KB Sides frozen, the strikeout.
Well, Lexi Kilfoyle's just been hammering the lower zone with this vertical break of the drop ball just down in the dirt. You look at the way it starts above the knee and just will dump down. I love the rotation, the way that she throws this pitch. She can blend it to the outside. But look at the rotation, the way that ball just over the top, a 12-6 rotation on her drop ball. Really heavy and late. 4 Ks, just the one base on ball, couple of hits scattered. Nice start for Kilfoyle.
2018 championship team. 0-2 from Kilfoyle. And the strikeout of Mason.
And it's that drop ball again over the top. Love the way she gets her body forward. And from the ump cam and the batter's view, you could just see Kilfoyle coming at you nice and tall, gets over top of that pitch. That's the mark of a good drop ball. You want to release it and throw it from high to low.
Cassidy Davis struck out looking at the as a 10. Ice back in 2011. Strikeout number.
Perfectly located, very close, could have gone either way, ball or strike, but it's over the plate. Actually, no, that clips the bottom of the zone, and the reaction from Davis is that she thought this was nowhere near it, but you see that perfect rotation, the frame by Hemphill.
That's 3 swinging and 3 looking so far. Devin Flaherty with 2 out. It was called the AIAW. That's what women played in.
Ball.
collegiately. Try in 2018. The Noles won it all. Flaherty out in front.
Looks like it's coming faster than it is.
Strikes out the side.
Just using both sides of the plate, really spinning, works the outside. She says, hey, I can mix speeds as well, but don't forget about the inside drop.
6, 7, 8. Savannah Woodard.
Thing and pull it to that right side.
Almost an easy triple.
Oh, and because she's
The front. 2-2 to Woodard. Allie played here at the Women's College. Good battle here, Arnold and Woodard. Gets her to pop it up, and it's tracked down by Sydney Scherst. Kaylin is now retired. 12 of the.
You have worse numbers against lefties as a right-handed pitcher, but it's that screwball.
Morgan waits on it. Goes Oppo, and a one-out base runner for the team.
Mental mindset after their Florida loss has changed the course of their season.
Carries so much more weight when you get perspective of like, okay, but we're still a really good team.
Ball.
Davis, the pinch runner, will head for second, and she is in safe, so into scoring position. Ruled a pass ball.
That's the ball that definitely needs to be caught. Shelnut behind the plate, just off the heel of her glove, and actually, Kayla Davis got a pretty bad jump. It shouldn't have been a close play. Ends up being a little bit closer.
So their first runner in scoring position here for Taylor Clark, the number 8 batter, struck out in the third. There's 3 runs batted in for them so far in the NCAA tournament. Oh! Inside pitch off the helmet, and Clark appears to be all right and will head down to first. Oh, right on the bill.
She is lucky she does not have a cage on. Ooh.
I mean, that's an inch lower. That gets her right in the eye.
To hit, a lot of times it depends on how the lineup is written. Coach Murphy, who he attached the designated player to.
This is Florida State wins. The if necessary game is tomorrow.
Ball.
It's not just your hitting order, but your defense.
Here's the 1-2 from Arnold. Go!
Arnold with the rise ball going right underneath the hands of Kilfoyle. Look at the rotation on it, so it's got a little up, a little in. Really well.
On the bus for COVID testing at 9:40 a.m.
Trying to drop it down, and it's a way in. Couple fly balls to Mudge. Pulls this one to the right side, and the scoop over to first for Flaherty. Let's see, with our wall-to-wall coverage, our entire crew, you know, we talk about the teams. As Morgan lays one down, and she'll be safe at first as it got under the glove. The sights and sounds.
Trying to sneaky bunt from the right side, and it Just goes off of Kilfoyle's glove. Tal tries to recover, but
I love what they give for pitchers.
that should have been it.
Put anything together.
A lot of errors.
Josie Muffley has one of the hits today. They
Hit every single time.
out to center, and Brown is there. One down.
Some job of so far. I love her off-speed drop. Look at the rotation on this pitch. It looks like a strike, falls off the table, and you pull the string. It's a dual threat. And then the curveball, look, over the plate in the strike zone. Right-handed batters, I commit, but now it's a ball off the plate for strike 3. We've seen her do a really good job with her deception. Strikes that turn into balls.
7 strikeouts so far for Lexi. Here's Anna Shellnut. And there's a hard shot through the 5-6 hole, and a couple aboard for Florida.
Florida State coming out aggressive this inning. The bunt on the first pitch. Shellnut swinging on the first pitch, bashes it through the 5-6 hole.
.227 on the season. Florida State needs to win to play an if
Of that side.
Morgan and Shellnut aboard after their singles. Kilfoyle got her. 2 down.
This is a drop away. Look at, again, looks like a strike. Look at the depth of this pitch, then drops below the knee, and the wave of Lepreste to try to even just make contact.
World Series strikeouts. Not giving him a chance to put the ball in play. Mudge grounds it to short. Clark's got to hurry and does not get it there in time.
And this is a situation where this ball is hit to the shortstop. And look at Taylor Clark is just going to wait. And because she waits.
Well, and she has priority. I mean, she
Yes.
can go right after that ball, run into the.
She had to become the starter midseason.
She needed to keep going. She
Right.
would have run right into her, and Danny Morgan would have been out.
Yeah, you have to go get that. When it's a slow developing play and a high hopper like that.
Bases loaded for Sydney Sherrill. Looked like she might have even had a chance to make the play at second base there for the out. Big opportunity here. Championship.
Ball. Ball.
3-2 pitch coming, bases loaded. Scoreless in the national semis.
Ball.
Walked her, and Florida State has the lead. What an at-bat for Sherrill.
This is a drop ball, but it's just down at the knees. Little bit low. Second ball, base on ball of the game. And Sherrill, that's a great take. It is so easy to swing at that pitch. Full count, bases loaded. Wow.
1-0 Noles, Lizzie Mason. Mason fouled it off. First time they've been held scoreless this late in a game. And the pop-up taken care of. Walked in the 4th. That's when they used her pinch hitter. Singled Thursday for the Tide.
Ball.
The bullpen between innings. Sherrill fires to first, and they still got her.
Belly Hempel a lot of times thinks, I'm going to smoke the middle. She still gets around the ball, but just tattoos this at Sydney Sherrill, who was really well positioned. She is way off the line. This ball hit right at her. She recovers guns it across Lizzie Mason. Big stretch. Sigh of relief.
Yeah, because they know that may be the last time they'll have to deal with Bailey. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Tao pulls it to second. Flaherty is there.
Ball.
2.5-hour rain delay this afternoon. Johnson, a liner, and on the move is Danny Morgan. And a quick 1-2-3 straight elimination game at the World Series. Beat Arizona and Oklahoma State yesterday. Pop up Woodard calling for it.
Get on a roll than to roll out of bed or have that rest.
Lexi Kilfoyle with the 8 strikeouts. But it's been Florida State's ability throughout the season to just
Playing under duress, under stressful conditions, which is what the World Series is.
Yep. It's all they've been doing all season long.
Yep.
It's what they do.
Danny Morgan scored.
I am excited to see Lexi Kilfoyle in the circle, and nothing against her.
I didn't see down than up. Give me a drop ball all day long.
Ball.
1-2 to Morgan.
Ball.
2-2 to Morgan. Danny Morgan and Gapper going the other way. Off the wall and right center. Danny motors around to second and will head for third after the miscue by Brown, who could not pick it up cleanly.
Well, after the bunt single, you look at Danny Morgan, this swing, middle away, just gets to contact, the off-speed pitch off the wall, and Brown. What I love, though, about Morgan out of the box is she's already thinking 3, even though this is a double all the way. And watch her, head and eyes up. Watching Brown, she's not looking at the third base coach. She's looking at the plate. As soon as Brown dropped that ball, she was prepared to get to third base.
Looking for some insurance. Josie Muffley. A single run.
She knows what they're making. She's like, hey.
1-1 to Muffley.
Ball.
Muffley will drive in Morgan. 2-0 Noles.
And how about Florida State capitalizing on a couple of mistakes by Lexi Kilfoyle? That pitch to Danny Morgan was left sweet, and then Muffley getting another one that is right down the middle. It's elevated above the knee, and Muffley just drives it the opposite way. Look how pretty and simplistic this is. Barrel it up and bash it by the right side.
Their most hits in a single game here at the World Series this year. 7 of them now. And Morgan and Muffley they have come up clutch time and again. Going to check with the trainer, and they will go ahead and make a move to a pinch. Anna Shellnut. Riggs goes to throw, and Riggs will advance to third. As Woodard couldn't pick it.
Run so well. They're aggressive, good jumps, great turnovers. They know how to slide, go into the bag, and the second they see the ball down, there is no hesitation. You can tell that Lonnie Alameda and company really coach up these kids to run situationally.
Run and react.
Yeah.
Now Shellnut, who had the big home run.
Pretend phone.
Kilfoyle got Shellnut to reach for it. The throw down to first to end the inning. But another Muffley who got hurt on the bases in the bottom half of the inning. Savannah Woodard. Sandercott out of the circle, 2 down. James Madison and Oklahoma await. Morgan, grounder to Flaherty. Over to Mason, and that'll do it. In a must-win, they do win.